Let's begin with the session. Today's introductory session is going to be revolving around what exactly is content writing and what exactly does the content writing industry look like. That's something we are going to cover today. And then, of course, Monday onwards, we will delve into the details. Now, see, the workshop structure is such that initially we will take up broader topics like article writing or easier topics to begin with, broad ideas which are kind of more conventional. Slowly, as the session progresses, we will go to instructional designing, we'll go to product descriptions and the tougher aspects, right? So, starting with today's session, let's just give you a quick introduction of what is content writing, how does content function, what are the things that we must keep in mind as a content writer. All right. Now, content writing and creative writing are two very different things. While content writing is about the client and client's requirements, creative writing is all about you. So if I have to write a story today, that is creative writing. Or if I want to write a novel, that is creative writing. But if I have to write content for Oreo, that is content. The biggest difference between content writing and creative writing is that content writing is written for someone else and the ownership of that content lies with the client. However, creative writing is written for the self, for the heart, and it is written for yourself, owned by yourself. Right? However, when we say that content writing is different from creative writing, content writing includes creativity at the same time. So when we say that we have a defined client boundary, inside boundary to bring in innovation is creativity. To bring in newer ideas of writing is creativity. Therefore, when I said content writing heavily depends on these two terms, it is the client's requirement. What does the client want? And then figuring out how to, bring in a new idea, a fresh idea every time. That's creativity. So that is how we think of content writing. Like I said, when you're building a content writer's mindset, the first important thing is, to focus on the point that you don't own the content, you are a mediator between the client and client's customer. Right? And therefore, to build the content writer's mindset, your first thing should be to understand your client. When I say understand your client, I basically mean understand what is the reason the person is asking for content. Understand the vision of your client. Understand what is their agenda behind hiring you as a content writer. So that is again a very significant part of building a content writer's mindset. Understand your client. So if I have to write for Oreo, I need to understand which industry does it fall in, who are the competitors, what is the USP of this biscuit which maybe a Bourbon does not have, why do I want to promote it in a certain age group, what exactly is my target audience. So understand everything about your client. Trust me, if you understand the client and if you know about the client, like 40 to 50% of your content is ready right there. In the upcoming sessions, we'll talk about Know Your Client document. It is a document that will help you in asking questions to the client, which will help you in understanding the client better. Right? So that is the first thing to build a content writer's mindset. Always ask this question to yourself and indirectly to the client that what is their reason of hiring you as a content writer?